apparently that was so tedious that the camera couldn't even take it. No, really, I ran out of storage space on my little memory thing. So I got cut off naming off all this kind of stuff about diet and scheduling and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not going to worry about a whole bunch of diet stuff right now. Um, I was really hesitant to do this video and to get started with this topic and stuff because there seems to be some kind of like stigma against talking about this. But uh, I wanted to say what I was experiencing and how I've been dealing with it, just in case it might help somebody. And it's kind of good that my camera got cut off before because I was rambling. Um, you know how I do. I'm very random train of thought kind of stuff. But the the main point is I'm having these isolated feelings of sadness that I can't put my finger on the cause of them. I have a pretty happy life, and I don't have anything really bothering me, so I don't know why I'm feeling sad. And I've decided to just, eliminate stressors, including just everything that kind of stresses me out and makes me worry about it. If I can eliminate it, I am. So I wanted to say, like, when this happens to me, when I have a sad feeling and it's like this little dark cloud that passes over me, um, the best thing that I've found to do is to just go ahead and feel those feelings. Feel sad. It's okay to feel sad and you don't know why. Um, that is the main thing I kind of wanted to share with you guys is I think that it's okay at any time, but especially at this time, to feel some kind of way and not really know why. It doesn't mean you're crazy. You're not crazy. You're just feeling sad and it will pass. So it's just like a little rain shower on a sunny day, you know. I just feel and I realize I'm feeling sad and I recognize it. And if I feel like I need to cry, then I will cry. So if you need to cry, cry. And then just wash your face and get up and get around and go back to your day. Um, that's the best way I've found to deal with it. I'm trying not to overanalyze it. I'm not really trying, after I did my initial, why in the hell am I feeling sad? And I couldn't figure out any reason why I'm feeling sad. Um, I just let myself feel that and tell myself it's okay. You're not going crazy and let it happen and not fight it and not be like, there's no reason to be sad. Just this is inappropriate and you shouldn't be doing it. None of that. Just cry if I need to cry, feel sad if I need to feel sad, and then it'll pass. And then I just wash my face and I'll feel better. And you will too. I mean, I do feel frustrated sometimes, but no more than I have throughout my whole life from time to time, feeling frustrated. And these little bursts of tears, like rain showers, have surprised and unsettled me. And my research and everything I've been looking into has told me that it's normal and I'm not crazy and it will pass. So, all right. That is the main topic that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to address the fact that people don't want to talk about the change or the menopause. They don't like talking about it, and I don't understand why. Um, Maybe people feel like they're old after they go through the change. I certainly don't feel that way. Um, Time makes you old, not menopause. Everybody gets old. So, whether or not, I mean, people can have surgery and have menopause when they're very young. So, it doesn't really have anything to do with age, in my opinion. So, I don't know why there's this stigma against talking about menopause. Um, and I hope that, at first I was thinking, why do this video and nobody's going to want to watch it or nobody's going to want to talk about this, but I did. So maybe you do too. And I would be very interested to know your thoughts, experiences, or whatever about this subject. And I've found it to be um, quite more than I expected throughout my life, hearing about people going through menopause. I basically thought, you have some hot flashes and get some gray hair, and I guess, that's it. I never really thought about the whole emotional side of it. I didn't think about people um, like being crazy or something when they went through menopause. That wasn't like something I thought of people that were going through the change, but there's a Golden Girls episode about it too, and Blanche is going through the change, which she seems to be quite a bit too old, but who am I to judge? People go through different things at different times. Anyway, she's going through the change and she reacts terribly negatively to it. Like, she says it means she's not a real woman anymore, and that her life is over, and that she's not attractive anymore. And I've never thought any of those things about menopause. It's never, I thought that it would be a relief not to have to deal with your period anymore, is basically what I thought about it. I didn't anticipate very strong emotional changes and changes in my viewpoint and what I'm focusing on. But that has definitely happened. I am not focusing on the same things anymore. I'm just trying to let things go that bother me. If it bothers me and I worry about it and I really don't have to, then I'm going to stop that and let that go and give myself permission to do things that I want to do, have things that I want to have, and uh, not feel guilty about it. So the diet and fitness stuff, I am going to continue to be aware of what I'm eating and to exercise regularly, but only when I feel like it. And I'm not going to feel like super guilty and um, greedy and sorry and bad for going and having an ice cream with my husband or something like that. I'm not going to like beat myself up about food or anything like that. And so I'm just going to try and relax and live my life for a while and quit worrying about all this other shit that I worry about all the time, every day, incessantly, without end. So if I can get that knocked down to where I can have a few calm moments without the total like uh, round and round with the diet and calories and macros, and I'm just really done with that. For right now, I'm really done with that. And like I said, I've been getting on that scale usually about every other Wednesday, a couple Wednesdays a month. I'll do a weigh-in Wednesday and get on that scale, and it has been pretty much 195 pounds for months. And I haven't been seriously dieting. And before that, when I was seriously dieting, no no big change for months. I'd lose a pound a month, something like that. So it's just not worth it. I'm just not worried about it. I'm just going to let it go. And I'm going to give myself permission to let that go. So I don't want to encourage anyone else to like step off of their diet and fitness program. If you are into it, if it's working for you and you're motivated, stick with it. I know that when I was really motivated and sticking with it, I lost over 30 pounds. I think I lost even more than that actually. I think it was closer to 40 pounds. Anyway, um, it was really rewarding and challenging. And at that time of my life, that is exactly what I needed to be doing. But at this time of my life, I think I'm doing what I need to be doing. Just kind of taking it easy and trying to be reduce stressors and trying to like find that kind of calm, peaceful, happy feeling and realize that changes are going to occur, but that's okay. Change oftentimes leads to something even better. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of this stuff with you because I hope it helps somebody. I hope somebody that watches this is like, I was feeling sad too, and now this makes me feel better. I don't. Somebody telling me that I'm not crazy makes me feel better. So you're not crazy. You're not. I'm not crazy, and you're not crazy. So I hope that helps somebody. But really, honestly, the purpose of this video, well, these two videos, sorry I got cut off on the other one. But the purpose of these videos is really for me is to interact with you and start a conversation about this, because this is my experience. This is what I've went through. These are the things that have happened to me. Um, the main thing that was kind of wrestling with was this disembodied, causeless sadness that I can't figure out a reason for, and made me feel kind of crazy. And now that I'm trying to cope with that and coming to terms with that, I feel a lot better. And reducing stressors is also helping. The more things that I take off my plate, as far as like, you got to do this and you can't have this and you must or you must not, the more of those that I'm removing, the better I feel about stuff. And so those things I hope help someone else, but mainly I want you guys to tell me what's going on with you, because um, you either have had this experience, will have this experience, or know someone who's been through this experience. And so everybody has stories, and I think it would be good to talk about this. Like, it's no big deal. Like, it's not, she's going through menopause. It's like, so big deal. Good for her, actually. It should be more like it. Good. Go through menopause, and you don't have to fool with all this mess anymore. You don't have to worry about birth control. You don't have to worry about being on your period or buying any kind of products or anything like that. It's awesome. Good for you, is the way it should be. And also, I think, we should be able to talk about how we feel about it and not be like, oh, well, that's just hormones. Well, yeah, all feelings are just hormones. We shouldn't invalidate other people's feelings because they're going through the change of life. I really hope that people will stop doing that. I hate to hear that when someone is on their period or going through the change, and another person just dismisses their emotional state because of their physical state. It doesn't matter if there's a reason for the sadness. I still feel it the same way. It's still sadness. I'm still sad. Just as sad as if something really bad had happened that makes me sad. I don't want that dismissed like it's not happening. I don't want to do that to myself, and I don't want to do that to other people. I'd like to raise awareness of that. In fact, luckily my husband doesn't do that. He accepts my emotional state, whatever it is. Um, but I have, throughout my entire life, heard and seen people do that. Be like, oh, well, she's just on her period. She's crazy. She's going through the change, and so they're all whatever, angry or sad or depressed or clingy or whatever. I don't think we should invalidate people's feelings like that because of the physical state they're in. So I want to hear your feedback on this and see what you have to say and see what your experience is. And like I said, I really went back and forth over making this video, and almost didn't do it, especially like when the camera cut off a minute ago. I was like, maybe I just erase this and not do it. But I really want to share this and see what people say. And so I hope there's not any negative feedback on it. But I would like to hear about your experiences, your thoughts about this. Like, do you know about stereotypes about these kinds of things? Like, people who are going through the change are crazy, that kind of stuff. I'm curious to know how people in different areas, in different cultures and stuff, deal with this as well. So I'm still researching, still studying, still learning. Want to learn all about everything. And so, because of Loveuary, this is my little sign I made for Loveuary. And so, Pink is hosting Loveuary, and that also made me start wanting to think about more things I can do to be kind to myself, things I can do to accept myself the way that I am right here today. Not the way I used to be was so nice, or the way I will be nice. The way I am here today is nice. It's good to be me, and it's good to be you. And it's always great to strive for something better and to achieve healthy goals. But it's okay to be cool with who you are without constantly having to improve. You're all right, just like you are, and so am I. And I think we should all try to be happy with ourselves. Whatever our state of life, we should be happy with ourselves first. Improvement is great, but acceptance, that's really great too. So, thank you for joining me. And until next time, you guys, y'all be sweet.